Good morning. Please excuse the dress I wore last night hanging up behind me. I'm just trying to get my hair up out the way this morning. We've got a bit of an unwell household today. I'm not feeling that great, just in general. We've had a couple of nights not really sleeping, which I think is kind of the issue here. I think we're both just really run down, but Toby has woken up. He thinks he has COVID. I think he's just really run down and like feeling a bit shit. We wondered if we might have picked something up from the hospital visiting his dad. He's not feeling very well, so we just delivered some COVID tests, which are negative. But I don't feel like it's probably been long enough for them to be positive because he's just woken up feeling not very well this morning. But yeah, so we're having a bit of a quiet one today. We're supposed to be going to the rugby tomorrow to watch England-Fiji at Twickenham. And I'm a little bit nervous right now because I don't think Toby's feeling very well at all. I look pretty grim. So my face reflects how I feel, and Toby's really not feeling very well at all. So we're just gonna see how he feels a bit later on today, but I'm trying to think of if there's anyone else who might want to go to the rugby instead of us. I'm not really sure how it works now, because I think with the Twickenham app you have to allocate the ticket to the person on the app. So I don't know whether we can, because we've already had the tickets allocated to us, if we can then send it on to someone else. I don't know, I'm not sure. I cleaned both Toby and my tattoos this morning. He was like laying in bed and I was like, let me clean it for you. I've just made him a little comfort hub downstairs. So we're gonna go downstairs and have some breakfast, take some meds, hopefully feel a little bit better. I really hope so, because one, I just don't want Toby to be feeling ill, and two, I know he really wants to go to the rugby tomorrow, but I think if he thinks it's COVID, that's probably not a good idea anyway. I think he's just feeling a bit run down. But let's go have a look at our Valent order, because we ordered a couple of things over the weekend. It's not been the weekend. I keep thinking it's been a weekend because we were away. I was saying we're so influential and influenced with Toby's mum. I was like showing her my adenola stuff, and she's ordered some adenola tracky bottoms like mine, and then she was showing us this new cleaning brand called Neat, where it's like an aluminium bottle, and then you like put it's like a sustainable brand, so you just like fill up with a fluid and you dilute it with water. I can't speak today. My brain is broken. So then we ordered that, and then we forgot that they always get this hand soap from Valent, and every time we go there we're like, oh my god, it's so good. And we used to order it quite a lot, and we haven't ordered it probably since Christmas, or maybe just before Christmas. So it's been a long time. So we like ordered all the Neat stuff, and then like it was like midnight and Toby was like, oh my god, I've just washed my hands, we need to do a Valent order. And our Valent order has just arrived, so I was gonna go and open that now. It's so good as well. I will actually link it because the stuff smells amazing and it lasts a really long time, and I just like love anything. I'm really like blown out here. That's so much better. Sorry, I was literally like a ghost for a minute then. It lasts a really long time, it smells really good, everybody loves it. Like whenever we go to Toby's parents' house, everyone who goes to the toilet and washes their hands is like, oh my god, it smells so good. And that happens when we have it in our house too. But they always send you a free gift. We've had like a free diffuser, a free candle. I think we went for the free diffuser this time because I think maybe we bought a candle. But it's really good value. The only downside is the packaging is plastic, and I don't love that. I feel like when you've got like a nice product, you want it to be in glass. So this time what we did is we bought, instead of just buying the small ones, we bought a whole litre, and we're just going to refill the soap dispensers we've got, because I've been buying the Carex refill packs rather than keep buying the whole thing every time. So we've got a really nice like blue glass Oliver Bonus one upstairs, and a really nice one downstairs. It was literally from TK Maxx, probably like 7 years ago now, maybe even longer. I had it in my flat and I love it. It's quite Sicilian vibes. It's like colourful and like quite Italian. I really like it. Also the packaging is so lovely. Like how pretty is this? It's just so cute. And I'm guessing this is the soap because we went for such a big one. Oh my god, it's so cute. The 3 principles: smell beautiful, feel good, look gorgeous. That's so cute. So we've got our diffuser, the candle. Oh, and we went for the spa glass. You can go for like a clear glass or this kind of like frosted glass. So we went for the frosted glass, which I think is so much nicer. And the biggest hand soap you have ever seen. You could literally have this like on the side as a hand soap like this. That would be so cool. It's so big. But I think we're just going to decant this upstairs and downstairs. We went for the scent. What did we go for in this one? Uplifting. Just in the car going to the tailor to pick up my little jumpsuit, but it's basically in town. So I have been requested by Toby to pick up a Ben's cookie and something else. So I'm really hoping that he's going to message me, because I did ask him to message me what it was. Today has been not the healthiest best day, if I'm honest. A bit of a slow day. We were like in the office doing work, and then Toby, I think I suggested to Toby to have a bath, and he was like, okay. And in the 5 years we've been together, Toby has had maybe 2 baths. And one of them was only because we were at Bellbrook House, and I feel like he felt like he had to, because the bath was just epic and there was like a TV in there and everything. I was just looking at my face. I barely put any makeup on, but I did my brows and I feel like my brows are ridiculous. But yeah, so I was like, do you want to have a bath? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So I used this, I had a bath bomb from Lush, I guess from Easter. It was like this massive bunny head. It was huge. So, oh my gosh, this taxi is keen to get out. So I made him a nice bubbly bath, and I put the Lush bath bomb in, and lit a candle, and he had a nice little bath and relax, and made him an M-tip, and I'm really hoping he feels a bit better. I was just feeling like cycle day 1, feeling a bit shit, and I was at my desk and I was like, I'm hungry, I want to eat crap, we don't really have any food, I have some chicken bone broth, but I had it the other day and I felt a bit sick after. So you know, like when you just in your mind you're like, I don't want that. Oh, I filmed earlier and I turned the brightness down. You know, when you just then associate something with like making you feel sick. So I was like, I'm gonna delivery something, and the only thing I could think of that Toby would eat is McDonald's. So I was like, if I get a McDonald's, will you eat with me? And he was like, I'll have chips. So I was like, I'll order it in the hope that he decides he wants something more, but he didn't. So I had like a double bacon cheeseburger, but I have it without the bun, without the cheese, and I put it in my own like bread thing that I can have. And I add all my own sauces and stuff. So I had like a burger, chips and a Coke. And Toby just had chips, although we did share the Coke. But now I feel disgusting. I'm so thirsty, that's why I have to grab this bottle of water I need to drink. You know when you have McDonald's and like it's so salty, like the salt must have sucked all of the moisture out of my body, because I'm so thirsty right now. But it's 20 to 5 and the tailor yesterday asked me to come back, I think between about 4 and a half, 4. So I was suddenly looked at the time, I was like, shit, I do need to go. So what was meant to be like a really quick popping into town, grabbing my tailoring at 4:30, it was like 20 to 5. It's now 7. So I've been like 2.5 hours. I've had like the best shopping trip ever. The reason why it was so long is I popped into TK Maxx, and that was a mistake, and it's always a mistake. Whenever I pop into TK Maxx, for a start, it takes like, I've never even looked around the whole shop though, this is what I don't get. It takes like a good 20 minutes to walk down like one section. So I'll go in and kind of look at like a couple of different things, and I'm like, I've been in here for like 50 minutes. I'd been in there for like 40 minutes and I barely looked at anything, and I was like, well, I've got to go up and look at all of the autumnal stuff, because I had heard whisperings about the autumn stuff being out, and I thought, I can't not go and look at that. Oh, I need to put my rings back on. But then, so I was like looking around, there was a dress that I wanted to get. My friend's getting married in October, and I found a dress on All Saints that I really wanted, and they had it in store, so I was like, oh, I'll try it, and I hated it. It did not look right on me at all. So I'm really glad that I actually did that, because I was going to order it, so at least I've tried it now. And then I was just like looking around, having a nice time. Went to Rituals for the first time ever. Oh, also went to Boots to get supplies for me, because I need some more moisturiser, and for Toby because he needs some more Lemsip. But, oh, and I also got Toby a Ben's cookie. which I think he's going to be really looking forward to. But I went to Rituals for the first time ever, only really because it's a new store in Bristol and I've walked past it a few times and been like, oh, I want to go there because like I've heard Rituals is really nice, but weirdly I've never used any of their stuff. And there was a lady outside and she was like, oh, let me spray this on your hand, and I was like, okay. And she was like, if you like to come inside, like, you don't have to buy anything, but like you can have a look around and, you know, I can give you a free sample. And I was like, oh, she's being so nice. I was like, I've got somewhere else to go and I'll come back. So I did. I went to go to Lush. Toby wanted me to get a specific shower gel, but they didn't have it. And apparently it's an online exclusive. So went back to Rituals and she literally, like, for a start, I was like walking around every single part of that shop taking pictures because I wanted to show Toby. They've got like big, huge candles for like 60, 70 quid. And like, I don't think that's too bad. Like, we would spend like 60 quid on a normal sized candle because we'll get like a nice candle every now and again. I'm partial to a Jo Malone, maybe a diptyque. We really like the Maison Margiela replica candles, and they're about, I don't know how much they are, I think about 50 quid, and they're like a normal size candle. But these were like big bucket, massive candles, and I was like, Toby's gonna love this. So I need to go back with him. But she was like, can I show you the shower gels? And I was thinking, well, I did go to Lush to get a shower gel, didn't manage to get it. So yeah, all right then. So she took me over to the sink and then gave me a bloody hand massage with the staff. And I was like, well, now I want to buy everything because the hand massage is so fucking great. Oh my God, my hands just smell and feel amazing. And she was just so nice. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to buy something. So I bought a shower gel and I went for Indian Rose and Sweet Almond Oil. Because I think they have like 5 or 6 different scents, and then just like all the products are kind of like within that range. But the texture of this was so nice. I just can't believe I've never used Rituals before. I mean, I've probably used something because I used to get gifted a lot of beauty stuff. I also used to get every year a beauty advent calendar, and I can't imagine that in all of the advent calendars that I've had, I've never used something Ritual. I do vaguely remember using something, but I can't remember what it was. So I'm really excited about this, and I think Toby's gonna love it. And then she was like, are you sure you don't want the oil as well? So I was like, I'll buy the small one to test it, because I wasn't 100% sure that I wanted to like buy everything in this scent. But I was like, I want to come back with Toby, so I've got this for now. And then I just got a mini of the oil so that I can then moisturise after showering. Just like, I can probably moisturise a few times with that. Like, the oil went quite a long way. Especially, she was saying to like mix it with your moisturiser, and I was like, what a great idea, because sometimes it's annoying to be completely oiled up, like when you get out of the shower and you're like, oh, it's so oily you can't like put your clothes on, or you don't really want to get in bed and like get like oil stains on things. So I'm going to mix this with a moisturiser, and I think that's a great idea, because then you can just buy like a proper basic moisturiser, body moisturiser, and like really amp it up, amp it up. And then she just like gave me some free bits. So she gave me a free Glow Radiance Anti-Aging Cream. Definitely need that. She probably looked at my face and thought, get that on it. A shower oil, and that is in the same scent of the oil and the shower gel that I bought. And SPF. And SPFs this size are so great. Sometimes testers are a bit of a pain in the ass, even though they're good for travelling. But an SPF this size is so handy, because, especially for Toby, because I think like boys naturally kind of like burn a little bit more on their face, I guess, when they're not using that products with SPF in and things, and don't really have like as good skincare, stereotypically, not necessarily. I feel like this would be really handy to like have in a bag in case like Toby needs it. Great if you've got kids, or great if you just need to put a bit of SPF on. So I'm pretty chuffed with my purchases. What did I just drop? Right, I'm back at the car because I forgot to bring my little ticket with me to pay. Oh, and I went to Primark. I never go to Primark. The only time I go to Primark is when I'm shopping with my friend Hannah, because she loves it. And that's about once every 3 years. So, no, maybe not. I think I've been to Primark like twice with her this year already. But it's not very often, and I just don't like it. I'm sorry. I'm just over those days. I can't be bothered to fight through crowds, to grab things off the sides. But they do really fucking great socks. You actually can't beat Primark socks. I really like these ones. They're like the microfiber. I'm wearing them now. They're like the microfiber trainer socks, and they're like padded in all the right places. And I didn't have black ones, so I also got black. So I feel like, as much as Primark is a pain in the ass, sometimes it's worth it to go in for socks. And that's what I get from there. So I got some socks. So I don't need to go back for a while now. Okay, let's go pay for the car park. If I can find my purse. Oh, I was also so thirsty. I went to Rostron and grabbed a bubble tea. It's so funny, I just got a small. So I think I must have, the last time I had a bubble tea was when I lived in Bristol before. So I'm gonna say like 8 years ago. No, would it have been that long ago? Yeah, maybe. So it was probably about 8 years ago. And it was a bubble tea place that opened in Broadmead. And I haven't had one since then. And like, I love it and I love the idea of it, but it also kind of freaks me out at the same time. I actually quite like the sensation of the balls, but then when they're in my mouth, once the fun sensation's gone, I'm like, oh, I feel a bit sick. Does anybody else get that? It's the biting of it and then you're just left with it. Like, I love it and hate it at the same time. I really can't decide. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. I feel like I'm at risk of choking. I'm not sure I like what's going on here. Right, I need to go home and have dinner. Oh, I keep catching my nails because they're so long. Oh my god, it hurts so badly when you catch them. Like, I love Biab for not breaking my nails. Ow! Why is it not going away? I love having Biab because that would have definitely broken like 2 of my nails. But at the same time, it makes your nails so hard that they hurt so much when you catch them. They're just too long. I just went to a nail place to find out about getting them redone, so I'm gonna go there. Good morning. Right, good afternoon. We're on our way to Twickenham. We're going to see the rugby. I'm so wet from the rain. Feel it, my moisturizer's like re-moisturizing. I used Rituals oil this morning.
We're going to drive.
Okay, absolutely hammering down outside, as you can probably tell. Just stopped at the services at Membry, our favourite services, because it's literally 45 minutes, it's usually halfway between like most places that we're driving. Today it's not. Sorry. Yeah, but most of the time we're driving back to Surrey. I have been struggling, I'm sorry about the windscreen wipers, recently with some headaches. I had a migraine, was it last, oh no, it was this week. Was it this week? Yeah, it was like Tuesday. I had a migraine this week and it was quite difficult to manage because it was a proper migraine where I felt really nauseous, that like gurgly nausea in my tummy. I think I've been through all this anyway. I have started to get what I think is a bit of a migraine, which has been making me really nervous on this journey. So we just spent a small fortune in the services. I had my last piece of gum on the way and I find that chewing gum really helps. So I got some more gum. However, I didn't realise it was this extra refreshers. Don't know what that is, so give that a go. Some paracetamol, a matcha because I'm hoping that caffeine might help me, and some chips so I can take the paracetamol. So we're on mission, get migraine gone. Let's pray this helps. I'm gonna stop talking now because the rain is so bad.
Let's make some noise for your England team! Number 1,
we had tickets to a Muay Thai event. It's an event held by Toby's Muay Thai instructor. Teacher? Trainer? What would you?
Coach, teacher.
Coach.
I don't know, whatever. Sensei.
So, I was just about to say that. So that's where we're going now. Good morning guys, I'm just strolling up Clifton down to the White Ladies. I had my first mini PT session this morning after being ill, and also Toby went to the gym. Fucking rude. That rude man. Toby went to the gym this morning, he felt like shit. I had my session, it was scary. But now we're gonna go back to the hospital. See Toby's dad. Sorry. Toby just called me and now we only chatted for a minute, but it's been most of my journey. Yeah, so basically we've just been feeling really unwell. I'm embracing this like feeling a bit better, so I was like, I'm gonna pick up my camera and film now while I feel like I can actually speak. Yesterday I was just on the sofa all day, and to be honest I could have really stayed in bed all day, but we've decided that we are going to go and see Toby's dad in hospital because we don't think we're contagious anymore, and it's been a few days, we are feeling a bit better, and also we just think that he would prefer to see us. We were going to wear masks, but I think we're just going to keep our distance and you know, not hug, kiss, touch or anything like that. We think we got it from the hospital anyway. But yeah, so we've just both been feeling a bit shit, to be honest. So we're just excited to be kind of feeling a bit better. Addie's got another day chilling by herself, which I think she's just hating. She was really cuddly yesterday. She's always extra cuddly when I'm unwell. Like when I had COVID, she was like the cuddliest ever. So I think she kind of like knows when I'm feeling poorly, which is just so adorable. Also, first time wearing my new bag and it's fucking adorable. Everyone is obsessed with their, oh my God, I bought my mum one. Where's it from? Uniqlo. The Uniqlo little, why is my brain broken? What's this called? I've forgotten all the words, but basically the Uniqlo bag. But I saw this one in All Saints and I was like, oh, I just love it because the strap, it's my favorite thing is like a bag with a strap like this. I love the Louis Vuitton one, so Loewe, and I was like, I kind of want a cute little bag like this, but I don't really just want to get the same as everyone else. So got the All Saints one, first time it's coming out. I popped to Boots to grab some COVID tests just to be sure. Even though it's kind of irrelevant, we are sick, or we have been sick. It's kind of irrelevant what it is, but I thought let's just doubly confirm it's not COVID. Right, I've got to rush in now. I'm gonna wash my face, pop some makeup on and get ready and go. I also had a little delivery from Strivectin this morning, which I might quickly show you because Strivectin are my bloody fave. Everyone is emailing me about their advent calendars. I'm on the wait list for like every single one. Look fantastic. I've got to say, look fantastic. I've had a lot of advent calendars, guys. I've had them all. And the Look Fantastic one was fantastic. I will give you that. I think that was one of my favourites. Good morning, guys. No, this isn't footage that I found from January. This is my choice of clothing today. I've been freezing this morning, but I also think that our house is colder. Bye, honey. Do you think our house is a little bit colder than it is outside? So I got really cold at home and I was like, I need to pop out. And I was like, is this coat excessive? And Toby was like, no, I was actually quite cold when I went out. So I went for it. The Zara Aviator jacket. It's back in style for August. Although it's September tomorrow, so the transition is beginning. I've just popped out because Toby was like, we need this, this and this from the shops. He doesn't really love running errands. We definitely have our roles in our relationship, and I feel like quite often they are quite stereotypical roles. However, I love running an errand. It's like my favourite thing to do. Popping out to the shops, popping out here and there, going and getting some bits and pieces. That's my jam, I love it. I also just wanted to mention that I'm feeling so wintry. I feel like I haven't seen myself in like a proper coat in so long, that just seeing myself like in the screen, I'm like, God, it's like winter. I feel like it's November or something. Actually, I feel like it's October. I'm feeling very early. I had my first pumpkin spice latte yesterday. Went to the cafe at the hospital and they had a pumpkin spice latte and I was like, that's weird, I'm gonna have it. So I've already had my first PSL. It's September tomorrow. I'm wearing my black jacket. It's autumn. Well, that was very successful. In fact, maybe a little too successful. On to the next phase. Another successful shop. Got my spaghetti bolognese, some fish cakes, and some chicken. I'm gonna eat well. I also got these for Toby. They're really cute. It's like amazing, superstar. So I'm gonna put them on his desk for him when I get home. Right now, I need to pop to Boots to get a prescription, and I'm also gonna pop to Pets at Home and get Buddy some litter. We are on a roll, people. Done. Just going to Boots quickly. Prescription. Got it. It's a big one.